Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know I'm looking a little funky right now. I have half of my eye makeup done and like nothing else, and that is because we are going to be trying out a couple of new things from Covergirl. And so some of these things are face items, and one of them is one of their new mascaras. So I have certain things done, and I'm not going to be showing you everything because it's just a trying out of a couple things. So yeah, I'm going to try to make this video nice and short and sweet and honest and truthful and all of those good fun things. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the makeup. So the first thing that I have to show you that is a newer item from CoverGirl is the Vilest Go Glow Luminizing Lotion, and this is what it looks like. So I have the color Daybreak. It is the lighter of the two. The other option is called Sun-Kissed. And these, again, CoverGirl, you can buy them really at any of your local drugstore. But it does say that it will help you enjoy radiant skin. And the lightweight moisturizing lotion with light reflecting pigments is infused with vitamins E, B3, and B5, giving your skin a naturally hydrated, luminous glow. And it is part of their Vilest Healthy Elixir family, so it kind of spurred from the Healthy Elixir Foundation, which I do have and I'm thinking about using, except for it is too dark for me right now, but I might just kind of say screw it and use it anyway to kind of test out the whole shebang all in one. So this is supposed to be, again, a moisturizer. It does say shake before use, so we're just going to shake it up. Not sure if you apply it with your fingers or on a brush. I'm going to put it on my kabuki brush because I don't feel like getting my hands all messy. So I will just kind of brush it on the back of my hand though a little bit here so you guys can see. This is what it looks like. So it is kind of a skin toned color. It does have some light reflecting pigments. I can see that. It does have a smell to it, but it's not super strong. And I couldn't tell you what it smells like. It smells like almonds or something. So that's kind of what it looks like blended in. But I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my face with the brush. And I'm actually glad I put some of that on my hand because I think I grabbed way too much. So it definitely does have a luminescence to it. The camera, I don't know if it's picking up quite too much, but it definitely has a nice sheen to it. And because it is a pretty like skin toned shade, it's not like adding weird pigmentation or making you pale or anything like that. I know, kind of too late with me, but for the most part. But you can see a definite difference in the skin. It's dried down a little bit at this point, and so it feels a little tacky, not like a primer tacky, but just kind of like a nice moisturizer where it's still just a little bit dewy on your skin. To really hydrate it. So I'm curious to see how the foundation will lay over it and if that luminosity will really come out through the foundation. So even though it is a little dark for me, bear with me. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Vilest Healthy Elixir Foundation. That this is supposed to be part of the whole family and go with it. This is in the color Nude Beige. Again, it's going to be too dark for me. I already know this, but that's what the concealer's for. You just brighten your face with that, right? You know, just go with it. But I definitely bought this a little bit more in the summertime last year when, or fall, something like that, when I still had a semblance of a tan. And I just don't anymore. So after the foundation is on, I'm trying to really see if it made a big difference. So you guys tell me on camera, is it making a big difference to you with the lotion underneath? Because by itself, I could definitely, I could definitely see a difference in my skin. I saw it reflecting the light. I could see the luminosity coming through. But with the foundation, I think I might a little bit more in the forehead and in the cheeks. But I don't see it like making a drastic, oh my gosh. I don't see it making like a drastic difference as far as creating like a luminous, dewy kind of glow, which is what I think they're looking for. And to be honest, the smell really actually bothered me. I don't know what it was. It might be because of all the vitamins that were in it. And again, it wasn't strong, and now that the foundation is over top, I can't just like smell it. But it was just it was unpleasant while I was putting it on, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next item, and we'll kind of see how it all looks at the end. And the new item I'm gonna be trying is their new Vilest Healthy Concealer. So this again goes along with that lotion, with the foundation. And I have it in the color Fair Claire, which is, I think they're like lightest, palest option, which is what I need. And it's supposed to be a concealer pen. So this is kind of what it looks like outside of the packaging. And this is the pen. So it looks like you just kind of brush it on like so. There we go. I got some product coming out here. Now I don't even really put on this much concealer on a normal basis, but considering that my foundation is way too dark, I'm gonna try to at least lighten the load a little bit with this concealer, so I did a little bit extra here. By the way, as I'm blending this out, the lotion does come in 1 fluid ounce, and the concealer comes in, it comes in 0.1 fluid ounces. It is also infused with vitamins E, B3, and B5 as well. So it is blending nicely and pretty easily, and it is doing a pretty good job of covering up my pink cheeks. And it is doing a pretty good job highlighting my face, helping me get rid of the darkness in the under eye circles. What's interesting too is that as I'm blending this out, I feel like the luminosity from the lotion is actually coming out a little bit more where I have the highlight. And I don't think you can really see it as much on camera, but in person I can kind of see it where it's lighter. And I don't know if that is because it's lighter, so it's kind of picking up the lights a little more, making it a little bit brighter. And I did use the lighter version of the lotion, or what. But you would think it would be less because you're putting on more, and concealer's, you know, so much more full coverage and supposed to be so much thicker than foundation to do what it's supposed to do, that the actual lotion wouldn't come through as much in those spots. So that's interesting. But the concealer I do like. I think it's doing a really pretty good job. It blended out very nicely. It didn't have a smell to it. It did a great job kind of highlighting my face, and it did a really good job just looking smooth. It doesn't add texture to my face, and I haven't put any sort of powder on, obviously, but I don't see any creasing just yet. But to keep from doing that, I'm going to go ahead and powder my face a little bit, and then we'll be back for more. Okay, so I finished putting that on, and I added just a tiny smidge of bronzer underneath to add a little bit of depth. Obviously didn't need much, and then I added some blush. So I'm going to move on to the next item that I have that is new, and that is the new CoverGirl Vilest Healthy Glow Highlighter. This is what it looks like. I have it in shade Candlelight, or Candlelit, excuse me. So again, this is part of the whole Vilest Healthy Elixir luminous vibe that they've got going on, that whole product line. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades in this, and this says your skin was meant to glow. Use this to highlight, contour, and illuminate your most gorgeous features. Our shimmering glow highlighter is designed to help skin look naturally radiant. Again, part of the whole Vilest family. And I really liked this color. It was kind of a sand type color, had like a peachy hue to it. There were some that were just even too light for me, and this is what it looks like in the jar. It's really super cute, and this is what it looks like inside, and it's actually a cream. So this is kind of what it looks like on my hand, and I don't know how much you can see that, but it's just creating a nice little shine right here, and I do like the colors, kind of a natural hue to it. Although because it's cream, I'm afraid it's going to be like too pink. We will find out. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with my little finger here. Swirl that around. Try not to get too much because I usually do. can definitely see in person up close where I'm looking in the mirror where I'm placing it. You know, a lot of times when you get highlighters that are not cream, but they're just kind of the powder highlighters, you can dust them on and you can't always tell where they end, where they begin. But this, you definitely can see that difference. However, it is a really pretty color, and I kind of like that it has a pinky tone to it because I have naturally really pink cheeks and a really pink face. So for me, this color really blends in, at least on the cheeks. I don't really know how I feel on my nose. I'm about to try it anyway. And it does create a natural glow. It's not super dewy. You're not going to get kind of a wet look, but it is just going to create a nice kind of natural highlight. It's going to create a natural look. So when the sun catches it, it's just going to look really pretty, really natural, and not like meant there and like you've got a pound of highlighter on your face. If that's what you're into, by all means, go for it. But this isn't going to be the product for you. Although I am going to see if it is a little bit buildable or if it's just going to look like crazy. So just a little bit more here. So you can add more. It doesn't look bad as I'm adding more to it, but I'm not noticing, honestly, that's making a huge difference by adding more either. So it's not really hurting or helping by doing it, but I do like it. I think it's pretty. I think it's great for a natural look, for an everyday look. If you don't want something super blinding, but you just want to look healthy and vibrant and fresh, this is probably going to be a good highlighter for you if you make sure you get it in the right color. Okay, you guys, so I have only one more product to show you, and that is the new Peacock Flare Mascara. I know this one isn't quite as new as some of these other products. It's been out for a little while, but I've heard some pretty good things, and I had to try it. I love the packaging. I think it's great. I love the idea. I also like how it's like got this control grip to it. So it's got kind of that rubbery grip here on the sides where the black is. So that's kind of nice to help with the control. And this is supposed to say it will flaunt a full fan of thick, lush lashes, and it catches, coats, and separates each lash. So this is what the wand looks like. It kind of twists around. So it's not just like straight lines, it's not bent, but it does twist a little bit, and I think that's supposed to help flare out your eyelashes. Let's find out. That just happened. Let's try this again. Okay, that's not bad. It's looking good. It's actually lengthening them a little bit. It is definitely helping separate and volumize them. Okay, so I've obviously zoomed you guys in so you can just see my eyelashes, so you can see the highlight better, just so you can see everything up close a little bit better. And yeah, I just wanted you guys to be able to see a little bit more. I know a lot of times it can be a little hard on camera, so this is what it overall looks like. I'm going to zoom you back out and give you my final thoughts on these 4 new Covergirl products. Okay, so real talk here. The lotion, I don't see it made a huge difference. I think there are some other luminizing lotions that work better. And I can't get over the smell. If it was a little bit stronger, if the smell was a little bit lighter, I would probably like this. I'm gonna try this again when I'm using a foundation that is a little bit closer to my actual skin tone right now, see if that makes a difference as well. Try it out a little bit more, but overall, so far for this, I'm just kind of on the fence on it. Not like loving it, but I'm also not hating it. It's just kind of, you know, meh. The concealer, I do like this. I like the pen. I think it did a great job of highlighting. It did a great job blending out. It didn't crease. It still really hasn't creased. It looks good for me and my skin type and my skin tone right now. So that was a big win. Thumbs up. Way to go, Covergirl. The next one is the highlighter. I like it. Sometimes I want a little bit stronger of a look, and when I will probably put a powder highlight on top of this, but for a nice natural, just kind of highlight, glow, fresh face look, it is beautiful. I also think that you get a decent amount of product in here, and it's probably going to last a long time because you do only need a little bit, and you can build it up a little bit. It doesn't really hurt it, but it also just doesn't help all that much to build it up. So if you like this look, but you want to also vamp it up at night, so you wear it during the day for a nice healthy glow while you're at work, at night you want to go out, you want to vamp it up, put some powder on it, put some powder highlight a little bit different on it, and that might vamp it up for you rather than trying to make this work when it probably just isn't going to get bigger and brighter than it already is. The mascara. This was probably my favorite. I really like this mascara. I think it did a really great job, minus my little mark here, really brightening my eyes. It brought the eyelashes out. It did a great job separating them. It did volumize it. It did separate them. It doesn't look chunky. Now, it's not the most volumizing. It's not the most lengthening, but overall what it did, I actually really like. And I'm going to be going out of town after today. So I'm going to be taking this puppy with me out of all of my mascaras, and that's saying something. I'm super, super happy with this. So overall, we had some pretty great wins. I do really like the 3 of the 4. Fourth one was kind of on. So I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Pretty happy with all the different products here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe before you go. Again, I'm gathering some things for a giveaway coming up as it is close to my 1-year anniversary. So as a big thank you, I'm going to be having a giveaway. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that opportunity. But until I can get that announcement out and some other great videos that I've got coming out for you guys, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.